Now we're going to use this tool, which is very helpful to connect different programs, different software. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Let's say one of the main issues. I want to connect my invoices and make it and automate that and connect it to my team. So in the example I just type here, connect my invoices when I generate one to my generate one in QuickBooks and send a notification via Slack to my team, and also send an email to the customer, and what else should be, and create a log document in Google Drive. I just type my wish list and wait for the magic of the AI to complete it. So it's working, trying to find all the connectors. Boom. So here, if I try it, here's what it's going to do. Step one is when I receive a new invoice, I just need to connect my account. It's going to send it to the Slack channel of my selection. Then it's going to send an email to the customer, and then it's going to create a log in Google Drive. Let me provide you with, and I have the Copilot AI beta here, so I can just tweak it if I want to. Let me provide you with another example. Leave it. So let's say we want to make faster the customer support. So I will call it AI Power Customer Support, and that I'm going to figure out some conditions. So the trigger is when I receive a support ticket in Zendesk. Then the action will be to summarize the issue using OpenAI or ChatGPT. So it's going to figure out what's the issue. And then after ChatGPT or any other AI figure out what is that, I'm going to post it, the result, to WordPress or Slack, and Slack. That way I will be able to categorize the customer support and send it to the right team. So the biggest problem is trying to route the ticket. So here it created a new ticket on Zendesk. He's going to summarize it using ChatGPT. He's going to create a post on WordPress in my internal website. And also he's going to send it a Slack message to the right people. Like, hey, we have a customer. He's complaining about blah, blah, blah. So let me provide you another example. So let's say, and I can make it manually. I can just select the triggers and the actions here. But if I don't want to do it that way, I can just type whatever I want. So let's say social media. It's going to be about the sentiment to monitor and respond social media. And my trigger will be new social media mention via Instagram or Snapchat. Let's say Instagram. Then when that happens, the action will be analyze the sentiment of the post using OpenAI, or I can use Monkey Learn. Then I'm going to auto reply via Gmail and post in Slack sending an alert for manual review. So it's working here. We can see it is here on the left. It's trying to suggest how should I connect, and I can modify these connectors, but just going to give you a very good example. So it's suggesting, so boom, here on the left, we have open Instagram, trying to tag or figure out if someone mentioned us. It's going to OpenAI analyze the sentiment, and it's going to send an email, and it's going to send a direct message so we can take actions. And we can add more steps here. Let me provide you with another use case. Let's say sales. Let's say it's a sales funnel enhancer. So I want to improve my sales. So the trigger is going to be a new lead, which I may have a lot of spam and not real leads. So that's a time-consuming task. Let's say my new lead in HubSpot or Typeform or whatever I use for leads. And then the action will be to summarize or classify. That is the most time-consuming task. The content using OpenAI. And after that, if it's good or bad, if it's spam, it's going to go to spam. If it's a real lead, it's going to go to the right people. I'm going to create a tag, forward or archive based on response. Essentially, archive. If it's spam, it's going to go to the archive. And it's going to tag that as spam. It's going to be a good lead. It's going to go directly to my sales team. So it's creating everything there. And boom, I have my new contact list. Let me put it here. In HubSpot, it's going to classify the text, try to get me the sentiment. I'm going to set the conditions here, and then it's going to take action. And it's super easy. It's literally just typing what I'm planning to do. We receive a bunch of emails. So let's say I need an email assistant because I receive so many emails that it's hard for me to track the important ones. So the trigger will be, it can be Outlook, but new email in Outlook or Gmail or whatever I use. The action will be summarize or classify content using OpenAI. It's going to determine if it's good or bad, and then I'm going to auto tag forward or archive based on response. Essentially, it's going to tell me if it's good. Same type of, if it's a good one or bad one, and it's going to take an action. So that way, I can receive a good summary about what is important and what is not. So new email from Outlook is going to classify it, and then it's going to send it to me if it's important. If not, it's going to classify it. I can create chatbots here. That's another one. I just can create a chatbot if I want to. Can have a trial, and I can have that kind of greeting, and I can have if it's going to be with OpenAI, what's going to be the directive. I can add content. So here on knowledge, I can add the knowledge of my chatbot. I can determine the logic. If it's going to be collect leads or run that app or link a button. I can determine the theme. For interactions, this chatbot is going to integrate with my Facebook Messenger, my Gmail, my Zendesk. So I can do a bunch of stuff. Let me show you one last one, which is very useful, especially for people running companies. Let's say document summarization and filing. So it's going to be triggered every time that someone uploads to Dropbox or Google Drive. The action is to create for me an auto summary using OpenAI, and it can be Claude or it can be whatever we decide. And then we store the summary in Notion, email it, and log it in Airtable. Boom. It's going to create all the logic, trying to find all the connectors. And as I mentioned before, I can modify it if it's needed. So it's getting there. This was a little longer. That's why it's taking more time about to find the every time that someone upload a document and then create a summary and analyze it and create a very small summary about what's new in my cloud and send an email. But there you go. So it's going to find when someone upload a document to Dropbox, it's going to send it to ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to create a summary. Then Notion is going to create a database item, and then it's going to send an email about the summary of the documents, and also I'm going to create a record. So pretty much it's pretty easy, drag and drop. Essentially, I just need to type it, and I can save hours, weeks of work by just optimizing my steps and my procedures. Hopefully you like it.